If you've seen the videos claiming that missing your sleep window between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. causes permanent vision loss, take a breath. The reality is that your retina runs a deep repair cycle while you sleep, using those hours to clear out oxidative damage caused by daylight. Whether your body actually absorbs retina-protecting compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin depends almost entirely on how you prepare your food and the exact moment you eat it. This matrix compares standard vegetable consumption with the circadian protocol. Eating traditionally prepared veggies at 6 p.m. leaves nutrients locked up or burned by daytime metabolism. The circadian protocol requires specific prep and timing, ensuring nutrients hit your bloodstream exactly as the sleep window opens. Getting these therapeutic benefits means turning your evening snack into a chemistry experiment. You are forced to weigh the daily kitchen effort against how aggressively you want to protect your vision. To cut through the noise, we need to rank these 6 viral protocols to see which ones are actually worth the effort. This chart graphs the options based on daily prep friction on the bottom axis against the actual bioavailability yield on the vertical axis. Let's start up here in the high-friction, high-yield quadrant with purple cabbage microgreens. To do this right, you have to dedicate counter space to indoor farming for 10 days, harvest the sprouts, and eat them completely raw immediately after cutting to preserve the delicate enzymes. The payout for that labor is a massive influx of anthocyanins, antioxidants that successfully penetrate the highly restricted blood-retina barrier to neutralize free radicals on contact. Sharing that exact same high-friction space is the fermented purple sweet potato protocol. The labor here is intense. You have to steam and mash the potatoes, add whey, and maintain a temperature-controlled lacto-fermentation process in sealed glass jars for 72 hours. The clinical results are unmatched. The bacteria create completely new anthocyanin metabolites that deliver nearly 4 times the bioavailability of a standard baked potato directly to your retinal support layer. While the science on these 2 methods is rock solid, the extreme daily friction means most people will abandon them within a month, and a protocol you quit gives you a protective yield of 0. Moving to the middle ground on our chart, we find protocols that skip the indoor farming but require specialized appliances and advanced meal prep. The watercress juice protocol sits here. It requires running fresh leaves through a slow masticating cold press juicer because the friction heat from a standard blender destroys the active compounds. By removing the fiber entirely, you bypass digestion, delivering a rapid, heat-free spike of lutein straight to your bloodstream right before you sleep. The trade-off is entirely logistical. You have to absorb the financial cost of a cold-press juicer and commit to the tedious daily cleanup of the machine itself. Also in this middle tier is the kabocha squash pudding. For this, you steam the squash, blend it with fat like coconut oil, and refrigerate it for over 6 hours. That specific cooling process triggers retrogradation, creating a resistant starch that slowly and steadily releases beta-carotene into your blood throughout your entire sleep cycle. If you already own the juicing equipment or you strictly meal prep your weeks, these mid-tier options are highly viable, but they still require too much planning to be an effortless nightly habit for average people. That brings us to the final tier of our chart, the low-friction, high-yield options. These are pragmatic choices that deliver clinical-grade results for under 2 minutes of daily effort. The goji berry leaf tea protocol requires exactly 1 step: steeping dried goji leaves in 80-degree water, specifically not boiling, for 8 to 10 minutes. As long as you don't add sugar, which blocks absorption, this single step extracts a highly bioavailable ester form of zeaxanthin and sends it straight to your macula overnight. Sitting right next to it is the moringa leaf protocol. You stir dried moringa powder and a pinch of black pepper into a cup of warm milk. The piperine in the black pepper boosts nutrient bioavailability by 154%. The milk provides the necessary fat for absorption, plus tryptophan to trigger the deep sleep your eyes need for repair. Because these 2 drinks take under 2 minutes to prepare and require 0 cleanup, they offer the highest overall return on investment. They are the easiest habits to maintain over the long run. The trap of nutritional optimization is picking a protocol that exceeds your lifestyle bandwidth. Macular pigment density only builds over weeks of consistent intake. If a routine is too hard, you'll stop doing it. So let's map these options to your actual life. This flowchart starts with one question: what is your daily prep bandwidth? From there, we can match you to the correct protocol based on your time and risk profile. If you are time poor or simply a pragmatist, ignore the ferments and the juicers entirely. Commit exclusively to the warm moringa milk or the brewed goji leaf tea. If you are culinary savvy and already meal prep your food on Sundays, the kabocha squash pudding is a perfect fit. You can make a batch for the week and eat half a cup every night. But if you are a high-risk optimizer, meaning you are actively fighting early-stage macular degeneration, the intense 72-hour fermented sweet potato protocol boasts unmatched clinical data. If you have the time, the payout is worth the struggle. The worst choice you can make is letting perfect be the enemy of good when it comes to your nightly routine. A 70% optimized tea that you actually drink every single night will protect your vision far better than a 100% optimized fermented paste that gets abandoned in the back of your fridge. Pick your level of friction and commit.